You can allow yourself to reduce the number of processes in your life greatly sometimes. This is through a permission slip technique we have defined called the threshold of believability. You can say, well, with my present belief system, do I believe it's possible for such and such to manifest, let's say 20 years from now? Yes, no problem. That's more than enough time. Do I believe it's possible for such a thing to manifest in my life 10 years from now? Absolutely. Not a moment's hesitation, not a shadow of a doubt that that's more than enough time for such a manifestation in my life. Do you believe it's possible that 5 years is enough? Well, maybe. The instant that you hesitate to say yes, that's how long it will take with your present belief system. Now you can ask, well, what would I have to believe is true in order for it to take that kind of time, in order for me to have these kinds of processes? And if you find that belief and let it go, you can take the threshold of believability test again and see if you can sail through or past the 5-year mark. Oh yes, now when having changed that belief, I know that 5 years is more than enough time. I don't need any more processing than that for these kinds of things to manifest in my life. Not necessarily insisting on them, just using them as a symbolic representation of the kinds of things and the energy that is reflective of your excitement that could manifest. And you keep on going down and reducing the time until again you hesitate. Then you look at the beliefs that cause the hesitation. As soon as you get to the point where there are no more beliefs to let go of, whatever time remains is the amount of time it needs to take in order for you to have a deeper appreciation of the process and know who you are more consciously and why you are choosing to do what you're doing. So that's a tool that can be used to reduce the processes to their absolute necessary minimum.
One of the things I've been finding is that after a period of manifesting many things that I have intended, I then enter a time of compression where
Yes.
I'm wanting to turn inwards and reflect.
Yes.
And
These are natural cycles.
Right. But what happens is when that starts to happen, I resist it because I
Why?
feel that momentum is slowing down and I don't want that.
No. You need to have a different perspective, a different definition that works for you about that process of cycles. So you're looking at it like this.
Right.
Yes?
Yes.
But you could look at it like this, couldn't you? And always going up even while you're going down.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. And that makes sense to me because when the next phase comes along, I'm in a more powerful place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Create the definitions that work for you, and you will extract the benefit from the experience that is reflective of the definition that works for you, and not the one that doesn't. It's that simple. When we talk about the idea that your definitions actually determine your experience, we mean it. We mean it. Literally. Please take us literally. So if you have a definition that you have that doesn't work for you, here's how I'm defining it. This is what I'm experiencing. Change the definition to one that works for you. Reinvent it. Use your imagination. Expand your perspective. Think of another way to look at it. And that will be as real. That will be as real.